Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. We are back again. I hope we don't ever stop meeting like this. This is episode number 292. I'm getting ahead of my schedule. That's good. That's good. So yeah, today we're going through another Comics Den box. This is box number 4, part 3 of a 4-part series going through the box, I think. Looks like we got about a little less than half to go. So tomorrow's, what we're going to do today is we'll just go through until we hit the 30-minute mark or thereabouts. And then tomorrow's episode, we might add some more, depending on how it goes, we might add some more books from a whatnot box or something like that to look at in case it's going to come up short. So we'll see how it goes. We'll take our time and open up some books and see what's inside, and that way it'll stretch it out a little bit and hopefully be fun for everybody. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That's always a good thing to do. I need subscribers. We're trying to get for 400 right now. We're almost there. Well, there's a good chance we'll be there by the time you see this. So hopefully we will be. Let me just line up a comic book here and get this thing started. You know, this used to hold where I had it set at, and it doesn't seem to do that anymore for some reason. Get it straightened out there. Okay, so we're starting off with some West Coast Avengers, which is cool. I think that's where we left off last time. So we got West Coast Avengers number 28, 0 Hour for Zodiac. Got L. Milgram and Mike Mocklin cover there. Here's number 27, Hawkeye versus Sagittarius. But which is which? Number 26, Zodiac Attack. Number 25, Wonder Man versus Abomination. Number 24, Dominus Rex. And these are from around 87. West Coast Avengers, number 22, Ancient Egypt Rocks with Doctor Strange and the Fantastic Four. Meanwhile, the West Coast Avengers heads him off at the past. Yeehaw, we're going to head him off at the past, Pilgrim. Number 20, The Sands of Time. Oh, look at Hawkeye's expression there. That's fantastic. It's not that great of a cover, but that's a fantastic expression on Hawkeye's face with his hand just clutching. That's cool. That should have been the cover. This should have been the cover right there. West Coast Avengers number 19, Downtime. Looks like they're going into the time tunnel. And number 18, Trapped in the Old West. It's a showdown. And got Two Gun Kid, Rawhide Kid in there guest starring. That's cool. I recognize a couple of these villains actually from some of the old cowboy books. I remember the guy with the big top hat, although there may have been more than one of him. And that's the guy's the Rattler, I believe. That green clad man there. That's cool. I don't have that many old Marvel Westerns, but I recognize those characters. Number 37, the team is torn apart, and this mystery woman is about to make matters worse. It looks like Mantis to me. I don't see what the big mystery is, but okay. Number 38, Against the Defiler. Number 39, Swordsman coming back to life. So Avengers, you thought you'd buried me for good, but you were wrong. Dead wrong. And number 41, Mockingbirds being tortured by the Phantom Rider. Go away, haven't you tortured me enough, Phantom Rider? Avengers West Coast, change in the title, number 48. Captain America and She-Hulk have found the Scarlet Witch. Maybe not the smartest thing they ever did. And number 51, guess who's back? And guess who aren't too sure they're happy about it? And DC Comics presents number 95, Superman and Hawkman. If Superman can't stand up to the thrill killer, who can? How can Hawkman? And it looks like a Kubert cover to me. But I don't see his signature on it. So I might be wrong. Action Comics, number 482, 35-cent cover. Superman versus Amazo in his Supermobile. Marvel Comics presents number 18, Christmas cover. Superman, DC Comics presents number 94, Superman, Harbinger, Lady Quark, and Pariah, a post-crisis blockbuster, Challenge of the Volt Lord. Not Lord Volt, the Volt Lord. Okay. John Carter of Mars, number 2 from Dynamite. Spawn, number 62. Looks like Angela is on the cover. Green Hornet, number 3. The Amazing Spider-Man, number 230. 2 feet to fight the unfightable foe. No, the unbeatable foe. I ruined that, man. To fight the unbeatable foe. I promised I wasn't going to sing anymore. I forgot. I'm sorry. 1982. Starts off with Madam Web, Juggernaut. Pages are pretty brown, pretty yellow, but still nice. No smell. Or at least I can't smell it with my cold, but cool. Always in for Amazing Spider-Man. I think I already have this one, though, but I'm not positive. Cover's a little bit chipping. There's some chipping going on this corner where it's not all there. There's some pieces missing a little bit. Speaking of Madam Web, I watched that movie the other night. And it wasn't the terrible movie everybody said it was. Aaron, if you're watching Psychotronic Squirt Gun, I believe you would like it. It's all about, psychic powers. As Madam Web gets her powers, she can see the future of what's going to happen some part of the time. And it's actually a pretty good story. It doesn't really have anything to do with Spider-Man, which is what most people were probably expecting. The only Spider-Man-like figure in it is Ezekiel, and he's like an evil Spider-Man in it, kind of thing. So if you're a fan of the comics line stories with Ezekiel and all that, you probably wouldn't like this because I think it's completely different. But as a standalone movie, I didn't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it. Batman 416, and I know that's probably not the popular opinion on YouTube, but I'm not popular on YouTube anyway, so a difference doesn't make. Star Wars Tales from Mos Eisley. I think that's a one-shot. Nice cover. That's a cool dude there. Batman number 569. Batgirl on the cover. 2001 A Space Odyssey number 7. With the big-headed baby guy there. I think Iggy Pop showed this issue. I remember him making jokes about that. Firestorm, The Nuclear Man, number 5. This is the original Firestorm. 44 pages, 50 cents. Very cool. The Black Hood, number 1 from Red Circle. New Teen Titans, number 17. I will always pick up this series, even if I already have it. I don't care. I just think someday these are going to be worth tons of money. Detective Comics, number 38. I mean, this was the best series of the 80s, pretty much. Not necessarily my favorite, but, I mean, it's an awesome series. George Perez artwork throughout. I mean, come on. Star Wars. This is probably a reprint. It says it's like 1-for-1, so it's like $1 promotional issue, but it's just reprints the first issue, I believe. Detective Comics 945. So yeah, any Batman, any detective, I picked them up. Figure they're worth it. The Rocketeer at War, number 4 from IDW. Nice cover. And there's another number 4. So same issue, probably different cover. Both great covers. That would be a hard choice to make. Here's number 3. So might as well put that there. Keep those together. What's next? Number 2. That's nice cover too. Numbered, and there's a separate number 2. That's pretty cool. I like this one better though. And Punisher Warzone number 2. I don't usually pick up Punishers, but and this one looks pretty damaged. It looks like it's got water damage. It's wrinkled or something towards the bottom that I probably didn't notice when I was picking it up. But I figured it was an early enough issue that I should pick it up for number 2. Batman Confidential number 4 of 8. Was there more than one series of Batman Confidential? I didn't realize that was a mini series. It seems like I've gotten so many of those issues. Maybe there's more than one series. I'm not sure. Justice League 57 variant cover. Not sure what's going on here, but they're definitely different looking. I mean, if that's Cyborg, he looks completely different. Pretty cool. Justice League 58, also a variant cover. Batman 101 variant cover. Green Lantern Huckleberry Hound. So if you enjoyed that issue when I reviewed it a while back, here's your chance to pick it up, since I already have one. Wonder Woman number 81, part of the Year of the Villain, with Cheetah ripping through the cover there. Action Comics number 1019. It feels so weird to roll off numbers that are in the thousands. It's just bizarre. A little bit bizarre. All right, Action Comics number 1026. Action 1028. Batman Superman number 2, the Shazam Who Laughs. I think we saw that one already. Wonder Woman number 72. Batman 123. And I'm not finding a whole lot here to open. This is all mostly modern stuff, so I haven't taken that close of a look at any of these. Here's Shazam number 5 variant cover, and I might not have picked this one up, but because he's reading a copy of Wiz Comics, I thought that was really cool. Just a nice cover. And this is a good example of something that I've been meaning to point out that I haven't done on the channel yet, I think, is on a lot of these variant covers, they've left room for the logo at the top, but then they don't publish it with the logo. And so I kind of wonder about that. I wonder why, because it's obviously they leave this big space at the top. It's obviously designed to have the logo there, but then because it's going to be a variant cover, they leave it off, and that's cool, but obviously the artist intended it to be the main cover with the logo on there. So I'm wondering, do they have just how all that happens? Do they commission so many covers and then they choose which one's going to be the main cover, or what? It just seems weird to me. But anyway, Here's Justice League 14. That's also a variant cover. And here's one we can open up. Zorro, #1 from American Mythology Productions, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Zorro. So he started in 1919 in the stories that were written, and then this was published in 2019. So here it is 4 years later. So Zorro is 104. Wow. Let's take a look and see what the art looks like on this one. Otherwise, we might be done with this box today if I keep going at this rate. Okay, obviously there's a bunch of snakes coming, but I don't know what that red thing is. Is that just a giant snake, I guess? I guess it's just a big snake with a bunch of little snakes. Part 1 of 4, Rise of the Old Gods. So maybe it's some kind of snake god or something. Writer was Jason Pell. Art by Puis Calzada. I guess that's pronounced. And the art's not too terrible. A little bit on the cartoony side. But I can live with it. And then there's a preview in the back of I don't know. I can't read that. Edgar Rice Burroughs Universe Pellucidar Wings of Death. I guess that says. And then there's a ad for CGC Comics in the back that all it does is show a slabbed copy of the issue you're holding. All right. So American Mythology has put out some pretty interesting looking comics. There's an ad in the back here that shows some stuff that they were doing at this time. The Land That Time Forgot. They were doing some of the Harvey stuff with Casper's Ghostland, and I know they did some Richie Rich. Underdog, Laurel and Hardy. And I know they've done some, they did a reprint series of the Del Zorros back when when it was a Disney character. Pardon me. I haven't found any of those, but someday. Zorro, this is #1 also, so just a variant cover. This is the main cover that says variant edition, so just a different cover. Marvel Snapshots, Submariner, I'm sorry. I was corrected appropriately. It's Submariner because of the hyphen. Shazam #13 variant cover. That's pretty cool. And here's a variant cover for #4. That's pretty cool too. And this is Batman #125. And don't know what's going on, but a new era begins. Sure it does. Sure it does. Let's see, we got some time yet. So let's see what else we got. We got Batman, Superman #6, Aftermath of the Infected. The Avengers #253, 60-cent cover. Batman number 35 from the New 52. So 2014. And I guess it's Batman versus Justice League, it looks like. And speaking of Justice League, there's Justice League of America number 1 from 2015. And Action Comics 897, featuring that cool Lex Luthor cover by David Finch. Batman Gotham City Secret Files and Origins number 1 from 2000. Detective Comics Endgame One Shot. This is a number 1 of Detective Comics. So this is like an extra issue of Detective Comics, I guess. Detective Comics Endgame. Never noticed Detective Comics having any like one-shot specials or spin-offs before. So that's kind of unique a little bit. Wonder Woman number 27 from 2009, the Gail Simone series. Dick Tracy Monthly by Chester Gould, number 1 from Blackthorn Publishing. So this is, I assume, reprinting comic strips from 1986. Welcome to Blackthorn's first issue of Dick Tracy Monthly. Due to the success of Blackthorn's Publishing's Dick Tracy Reuben Award series, we've developed a new monthly comic book. So they must have already had a Dick Tracy series, and now they've got Dick Tracy Monthly. Okay. And not really saying where they start reprinting the strip from, but pretty good. Well, there's a picture of, I assume that's Chester Gould. He's got a little graveyard in his backyard of all the villains, the past villains from the comic strip. That means he was, I don't know, seems like he was a little bit kind of crazy. He's just as whacked as his villains were, man. I shouldn't say that. He did a lot of great comic work for a long time. Dick Tracy, The Unprinted Stories, number 1. New for comic books, 48 pages. So what does this one do? It's also from Blackthorn. This picks up where Harvey Comics left off. So whenever the heck Harvey Comics stopped publishing Dick Tracy, apparently those stories after that were never reprinted in comic book form. So that's what this is. Dick Tracy must have been doing pretty well for them if they already had a Dick Tracy series, and then they did Dick Tracy Monthly, and then they came out with this, and according to the ad, they were at Dick Tracy Monthly number 16. So they must have been a pretty good seller for them. And we've got a little Star Wars, number 17. Very cool. I would have never dreamed that I could find any of the original Star Wars series, let alone these early issues that I've been finding. Fantastic Four, number 203. World's Finest Comics, number 299. Shadow of the Executioner. Except Batman's the Executioner. Ooh, that's not good. Superman Wonder Woman number 18, the Joker variant cover for Joker's 75th anniversary. Different but cool. Brain Boy number 1 of 4 from Dark Horse. I think this was the second Brain Boy series. This was Brain Boy the Men from Gestalt. And so I think there was not counting the original series from Dell, but from Dark Horse, I think there was a Brain Boy series that we looked at a little bit quite a while ago, and then this is the second series, I believe. And then another new Teen Titans. This one's number 24, one of the best George Perez covers ever done, in my opinion. This is just awesome. Got the Omega Men in there as well as the Teen Titans. Very, very cool stuff. And I'm getting off center here a little bit. Sorry about that. The comic book are tilting as they go. Yeah, we got time for a little bit more, but I'm not going to have. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna finish up the box in this, and we're only gonna have 3 episodes for this box because I don't have a whole lot left. So I got Marvel Comics Presents number 11 with Colossus, and as you know, these are the ones I like to open up and take a look at. Because there's so many hidden gems in this series. You got first of all, you got the wraparound cover. Man-Thing, Slag, and Ant-Man are also in that issue. I don't know who Slag is. And it's Marvel Fanfare is the one with all the extras that I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, but this is cool too. And I still don't know who Slag is. Looks like a street hero. Maybe he hangs out with Power Man or something. So cool. Always fun to take a look at the wraparound covers anyway. Secret Six, number 1 from 2008. Somebody was saying this was a really good series. First issue special, number 12, Starman. I got this one, so if anybody wants to grab that in the sale, feel free. I probably have quite a few of these. I just don't know at this point which ones I have and which ones I don't for sure. But I know I've got this one. Action Comics, number 39. And it's more West Coast Avengers. There's number 31. Number 32. 33, Wonder Man to the rescue. Number 36, Dr. Pym Must Die. And another issue, number 36. Amazing Spider-Man Annual, number 18. And one of my favorite series of all time, All-Star Squadron, number 21. All right, so that's it. We're losing some space on the display, so I'm going to take these off. And we're just going to go through the rest of the books. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is the Amazing Spider-Man reprint series that was done in newspaper as a newspaper inserts. I picked up which ones I saw. I wasn't sure which ones I had. I know Easy gave me a bunch in the past, and then I bought some other ones in sale on Hip Comics, and now I've found these. So I'm not sure which ones I have and which ones I don't. These won't be in the sale because they were basically freebies to begin with. I normally don't, unless they're old giveaways from the 30s or 40s or something, I don't generally try to sell them. If I already have them, I just give them away. So this is number 9, number 10, or no, I'm sorry. Those were the original numbers. This is number 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So those won't actually be in the sale. I'm gonna, you know what? Let me pull up my laptop here. I can check real quick and see if I have those or not. And let's see, Spider-Man. Spider-Man Collectible Series is the actual name of the series. And each issue reprints part of an issue from the original Amazing Spider-Man run by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. The it's not a full-size comic. It only has so many pages. So I have 20. I need 21 and 22. And I have 23 and 24. So these will be like giveaways or bonuses to someone. Since Easy gave me copies, I assume he doesn't need these particular issues. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we do the claim sale. Somebody's going to get these. So, Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 58, number 59. Deathwatch 2000 Prelude with Miss Mystic. This is number 1, I guess, but then it's got an 8 down here. So probably chapter 8, maybe, of Deathwatch 2000. I don't know. And then there's some kind of weird cover thing you're supposed to be able to do with this cover, but that kind of thing never works for me. I can never look at those things and see the hidden picture. It just does not work. I don't know why it won't work for me. And this one has, it says it has a Tyvek indestructible cover. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Tyvek is. But it is sealed in a poly bag, and I didn't want to open it. So I still don't know what Tyvek means. Feels like it's just another cover, to be honest. It is a wraparound. And it has a card. Thus the poly bag. And it says number 3. And this has 17 down here. So I'm pretty sure this is a chapter in an ongoing story. And this is the actual title and number of the comic. But yeah, still in the poly bag. So pretty cool. And next up, we have Justice Inc. number 3 from Dynamite, featuring Shadow, Doc Savage, and the Avenger. And all this stuff on here is part of the art. It's not, it's not scratches or anything. That's just part of the comic. They made it look like that way on purpose. Same thing with this one, number 4. And it looks like maybe these are supposed to match together, I think. They don't real well, if that's what they're supposed to do, but I think maybe that's the case. And here's number 5. Nice cover there. Number 6. Yeah, these look like Alex Ross covers to me, so pretty sure that's the case. This one seems extra heavy compared to this one, so it might be a thicker issue. Justice Inc. The Avenger, number 1 by Mark Waid. Justice League 49. And this is a Batman versus Superman variant cover. So this probably doesn't actually happen in the book. This is just a variant cover with Batman and Superman fighting. Gem, Son of Saturn, number 8. Wasn't sure which issues of that I have, so I went ahead and grabbed that. JLA Year 1, number 11, with apparently the Justice Society is incarcerated for some reason, so don't know what that has to do with JLA Year 1, but there it is. Superman 80-page Giant, number 1. That looks pretty cool. And looks like we got a number 2 on the back side, so go gonna separate those. Oh, pulled the board out with that one. And as long as we got number 2 out, let's take a look. All right, so this doesn't really list if they're new or reprints, so not sure in this case what's going on. Like there's other 100-page giants that we looked at where the first couple issues or first couple stories were new, and then it came in with reprints after that. So don't know if this is the same format or if these are all new or what's going on. Does not say. Legends of Tomorrow, number 1. This was got Firestorm, Sugar and Spike, Metamorpho, and Metal Men. And it is also one of those really thick, ridiculously thick issues. Cost $8 when it first came out in 2016. Marvel Comics Presents, number 23, featuring Cyclops. Number 22. Number 21. And number 20. I think they actually collected this series of Cyclops in a trade paperback at one point. Here's number 17. And number 15. Number 14. And number 12. With Man-Thing and Colossus. So that's it. That's the end of the box. We only went 3 episodes on this one. Let me write that down on my schedule so I don't get all mixed up here. Comics Den Box 4, Part 3. And then I'll pencil in a whatnot box for tomorrow. So, all right, cool stuff, man. Great issues in this box, man. I just blown away whenever I go to these sales and I'm able to grab this many great books. It's just amazing. So yeah, shout out to Comics Den. Check them out if you haven't already. I mean, you should have by now, but if you haven't, if you're new to this channel, please check them out. And if you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Yeah, we try to have fun on here. I hope you're having a good time, and we do give things away once in a while, and we have all these books that you saw today will be in the claim sale on Saturday. We have a trading program you can check out. If you want to look in the description, you'll see instructions on where to go for that. And we just do fun stuff. So yeah, if you love old comic books, new comic books, old comic books, we got them all. We just love the art form of the writing and the art coming together, and it's just really cool and fun. And you can get these things cheap. You do not have to buy them at cover price off the stands when they come out. Comic books collecting is so cool because you can buy stuff. You can spend as little or as much as you want, but be forewarned, it is addicting. So thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow with a whatnot box, and have a great day.